in the West Country. The crowds are coming back to Weymouth Speedway. As the Wildcats sit proudly on top of the National League, they've now won 16 home matches on the trot, and these fans are guaranteed their highest league position in their lowly history. New riders like Les Rumsey have made all the difference, but what's really behind this year's success? Team manager Neil Street.
Well, I don't know that it was this year so much, Gary. I think the actual transformation started last year with the advent of Mervyn Stewksbury taking over. And it took him a little while to get the hang of things and get into the swing of things. And then I came along on the scene through Bob Coles and Brian Woodward about August. And I think gradually from then we've sort of got the team together and we've got to understand one another more, and we've gradually got the best out of the riders, which the riders have always had this ability, but the ability wasn't coming through as it should have been.
The leading light on the track has been the slight figure of Martin Yates, who joined the Wildcats this summer. He's scored regularly and heavily. But pipping him in the points average table is Simon Wigg, who combines his speedway with grass track racing on the continent nearly every weekend. Well, they're relative newcomers to Weymouth Speedway, but some people have been there through all the bad years. What does this season's success mean to the likes of the long-suffering manager, Phil Locke?
Cool, blimey, Gary, that's difficult. It's something everybody's strived for down here for so many years. I don't know why we haven't had it in the past, but all of a sudden this one man's come along, Mervyn Stewksbury, and he's got the Midas touch, and I think that's probably the main factor. Everybody here respects Mervyn, they all look up to him, and it's just a wonderful atmosphere here, and everybody rides for one another now down here at Weymouth, and I think that is really why we've got so much success as we've had this season.
Yes, new promoter Mervyn Stewksbury is obviously the new driving force off the track, but on that shale it's the likes of Martin Yates who've taken Weymouth to the top of the National League. Tuesday's Heat 1 against Milton Keynes saw Martin take an early lead that he was never going to lose. Behind him in the blue helmet, Malcolm Shakespeare, Weymouth first and second. An easy 5-1 win for Yates and Shakespeare against the side who are bottom of the National League. It's obvious that this is going to be a landslide victory for the Dorset outfit. But do they still think they can win the league? After all, Middlesbrough have 5 matches in hand and are only a few points behind.
I think definitely we'll finish in the top 3, possibly second. But if things went wrong with some of one or two of the more fancied teams, Middlesbrough and Edinburgh, I think we could possibly win it.
Wherever Weymouth finish this season, it's going to be their best season, and the future looks a lot brighter than it did before Mervyn Stewksbury took over 18 months ago. Witness here 2 of their youngsters, Terry Tello and Steve Schofield, helping themselves to another 5-1 win. With their up-and-coming riders scoring points, next season could well be the year that Wildcats win the league. That's if they don't win it this season.